And up here today, Danny Vinson. Danny, did you ever think about changing your name?
No, never did, never have. I never thought it'd amount to anything. So, you know, as far as changing it, didn't
What's
make any
wrong with
sense.
Danny Vinson?
Well, nothing.
Yeah.
I'm changing mine legally.
Oh,
Met
that's
yesterday with
why
my
you
attorney,
brought it.
Harlan Mitchell.
Well,
Changing my name legally.
You're changing your. There's already a Harlan Mitchell. You're changing.
He's my attorney.
Oh, that's the
I know,
attorney.
I know.
Yeah, I'm changing my name.
What too?
Don't have the same initials. Jamie Rover Cooper.
Oh, I heard you say that. Yeah. Well,
Think that'd be a good Hollywood name?
Everybody knows you as that. I mean, that'd work. Yeah.
That's what I'm going.
Yeah.
Hey, the Selma movie they just completed. It's out now, and Oprah and them were down there and had a march over. There's an article here, and you were saying about you didn't read for. You said they didn't hire anybody in Alabama.
Well, I didn't get a look, and I know a lot of other Alabama actors. I know a lot of other actors. Basically, I know a lot of Georgia actors got cast in that.
Here's a guy named Jim Patterson out of California. Have you ever worked with him?
No.
He's playing something, but he turned down a part to play a pro-Wallace person in the movie because of his stance on what George Wallace was really about.
Yeah.
Is that?
Well, I have turned down a couple things morally that just didn't seem something I need to be seen on.
Is that hard to do? No, it is just a movie.
It makes the agents mad, I'll say that. But you have change of mind, you have change of heart, and you like I say, your morals kick in, and if you're down to your last peanut butter sandwich, it'd be a different story. But thankfully, I'm not there. So,
is that a common thing that people turn down roles?
There's some very risque stuff out there. I've been real lucky. Language-wise and nudity-wise, but mine was a physical. I had to hit a woman in the face, and I just didn't
want to do that.
Need that. Didn't want to do that. Don't want to seem.
Do you really get to hit her?
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Just asking.
What kind of question is that?
Well, I mean, you don't know. It looks real real.
It's all acting. It's
You talking guy got his ear bitten off.
That wasn't acting.
For those folks who don't know, Danny is part of Hollywood Huntsville, and Danny helped over there with that. And a lot of people got parts. Now, if you're interested in being an actor, you need to contact Hollywood Huntsville. Danny's one of the instructors over there. Danny's also been in almost celebrating 20 years in the business.
Right.
A character actor, been in a lot of movies that y'all know. Y'all just didn't know him from.
I hide very well.
No, that is right there. Is that
That's
Walking
the Walking
Dead?
Dead.
Walking
Now, you
Dead.
still in that?
No, that was just one episode. I got actually killed in that episode, so I'm wrapped on that
You
one.
look pretty rough.
You're done in that one, huh?
Yeah.
Unless
But
they
that
bring back
was,
a ghost.
That one was the fan base on that is
What was
unbelievable.
the scariest movie you've ever done? Have you done a scary movie?
The scariest I've ever actually been was in a graveyard doing Tom and Huck over there in Mooresville one night. We lost a generator and it went black.
Oh.
Yeah, and we'd had a lady wardrobe. They take your picture an awful lot with wardrobes to change and everything. They want to make sure the wrinkles are all the same way. And every time she took a picture with a Polaroid, it was just smoke. And there's no smoke anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, somebody else take a picture, no smoke. She takes a picture, smoke. I take a picture with a camera, smoke. It's kind of, and we realized we're in a graveyard. There's Revolutionary War heroes buried around here, and the lights went out. And yeah, we got kind of scared. I don't mind telling you that we kept feeling things touch you. You know, you don't know.
Well, back to the Selma thing. The controversy is right now George Wallace Jr. wrote a letter about the movie that portrayed his father, George Wallace,
Yeah.
That's right.
Family's
in a bad light.
Yeah.
These actors here are saying, no, we didn't. But yet, like 80 and 90% of the black people in Alabama back in the 60s voted for George Wallace time and time again.
Yeah, over and over, and it was, it's a lot of folks I'm thinking maybe that are making these comments that weren't in Alabama in those days, or maybe even around in those.
Facts.
Yeah, they weren't around during the racial times. And
Well, I interviewed George Wallace once.
did you really?
Give anything if I had that film, but I don't. He was in the wheelchair then, but
He signed.
how'd that go, Frank? Got an interview. Not too good. Not
It
too good.
actually
but
went good.
Well, it's like I say, that's a time in history, and the reason Oprah makes this movie and brings it back out is we don't need to forget that time in history, and let's not make that mistake again.
We were just kids. I don't remember much about it being like that. I don't.
I don't either. We were protected from a lot of things, and I know.
I mean, Huntsville wasn't nothing like Birmingham.
No. The Woodlawn movie we just did, they had a lot more trouble down there during those.
Well, what are you working on now?
Right now, I know I've got a job coming up in March up in Tennessee, and I am hoping to get a call any day on one that I've been asked to read for 3 times already.
Three times.
When you go read for something 3 times, that's a good.
It's a good sign. Yeah, it's a good sign. But you know, here again, you can't count your eggs in this business. Don't do that.
Does anybody ever recognize you for being a movie star?
Oh yeah, I get recognized. Yeah.
Where?
Well, the first time it happened, it was in Kroger in Huntsville, and I didn't give the guy very much. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. I apologize to you out there, whoever you were, young man. But there's that guy from Talladega Nights. I just passed him by, man. I thought that's no good. So I learned. But you got to. Now that my movies are, television, as you know, is a real interesting medium. When you come into someone's living room, whether it be on just one movie or a weekly series or whatever, that's much more personal. They, for some reason, lock in a little bit better and remember you. And now that the movies are starting to show on television, I do get recognized.
Look how many hugs we get from people that we don't even know, but they've watched forever. Same distance. A bunch. I'm a
Hey, let me tell you, if y'all would like to be part of this fine, outstanding program, the longest, soon to be celebrating 25 years of morning television, contact me. There your way to do it right there, 230-1123, countryrover@gmail.com. I will be in touch with you. We'll tell you how that goes. Going to be advertising some stuff on the river, too. The sun's coming out now, and you can go through Tom or Greg and Crow and get all that information.
Hey, I want to say hey to Big Max Russell, man, yesterday on the show, friend there, good old fella. Enjoyed his music, always have. Yeah,
super
good to see him back.
Super guy. And if you're a musician, Wade Oliver going to be with us